Hey everyone, we are on day 6 of reading Secure, The Path to Peace. And yeah, we're going to get right into it. We're on page 29. It's chapter 1. Conviction in Motion, the example of Theodore Roosevelt. History gives us countless examples of men and women who didn't wait for perfect conditions to act. One of my favorites is Theodore Roosevelt. In 1912, while campaigning for president, Roosevelt was about to deliver a speech in Milwaukee when he was shot in the chest by an assassin. The bullet tore through his steel eyeglass case and folded copy of his 50-page speech before lodging into his chest muscle. He refused medical attention. Instead, he stepped onto the stage, opened his jacket, and he told the crowd, "I don't know if you fully understand that I have just been shot. But it takes more than that to kill a bull moose." He spoke for 90 minutes. When he finally agreed to go to the hospital, doctors discovered that the bullet had stopped just short of his lung. Most men would have collapsed, but Roosevelt refused to let fear dictate his purpose. He understood something powerful, that life could end at any moment. And because of that, every moment mattered. Even earlier in his life, Roosevelt had experienced devastating loss. On the same day in 1884, both his mother and his young wife died within hours of each other. His journal entry for that day was brief and heart-wrenching. "The light has gone out of my life." He withdrew for a time, grieving deeply, but he didn't stay there. He returned with renewed conviction, driven by duty and clarity. Roosevelt built a life marked by energy, purpose, and resilience. His favorite motto summed it up well: "Do what you can with what you have where you are." That's the essence of a secure life. Being secure isn't about safety, it's about certainty of purpose. Peace doesn't come from comfort, it comes from conviction. Roosevelt's story reminds us that peace is not passive. It's not the result of waiting for conditions to improve. It's born from the decision to act in alignment with what you know to be true, even when it's hard. Like Roosevelt, you and I don't control how long we have, but we do control how we show up because we get today. Living with urgency, not anxiety. There's a fine line between urgency and anxiety. Urgency is focused, anxiety is frantic. Urgency is built on clarity. Anxiety is built on fear. When you realize you only get today, it's easy to fall into a panic, trying to do everything at once before time runs out. But that's not what the mindset is about. It's not about racing the clock. It's about honoring the time you have to use it well. I used to confuse the two. I thought urgency meant constant motion, filling every moment so that I wouldn't waste any. But that just left me tired, restless, and unfulfilled. Over time, I learned that urgency is quiet. It's focused, present, and deliberate. It means deciding what truly matters and doing it wholeheartedly. It's learning to live on purpose, not in panic. Roosevelt lived with that kind of urgency. So did Paul when he wrote from prison about the joy and endurance. So did Jesus, who never rushed, but always moved with divine clarity and peace. They didn't live anxious lives, but they lived intentional ones. That's the difference between simply existing and living secure. When you know your purpose, peace follows. When you live from understanding and not pressure, you move with strength even when you're surrounded by uncertainty. And that's what it means to truly get today. That was day 6. It's on Amazon. So yeah, I hope it finds you if it needs to. And I hope you have a great day. And hopefully I see you tomorrow.